FasTrax Cars. I'm Kevin Matlo, and I got Thea here with a fully, almost completely original 1986 Trans Am Firebird. Welcome to my show.
Nice to meet you.
Tell me a little bit about your car and why you chose this one.
So I got her back probably about 3 years ago now. My dad's into European cars, and he said, "Oh, for your 16th birthday, what do you want for your car?" And I said, "I don't know," because my dad's into European cars, and my family all likes collecting cars, and so we have a bunch of summer cars. And my dad said, "Do you want a summer car, or do you want a all-year-round car?" I said, "Summer car probably," because I get left out at the car shows because I don't really know too much about cars at that point. But then my dad's like, "Well, I found this Firebird in an auction and from a estate sale, and so you can take a look if you like it." So I was like, "Okay, sure." And so we ended up getting it, and then we drove it home. It was in pretty good condition. Cleaned her up, and then made a few little adjustments, but not too much. Seats were a little ripped, so we had to change out the seats. So instead of having the gray strip down the middle, it's all gray. But other than that, she's in pretty good condition.
Absolutely. And the car's fairly much stock?
Yeah, pretty much. Just replaced the weather stripping. Trying to do some touch-ups on the paint for the headlight and also the T-tops, for example. Changed out the stereo from a CD player back into the original Delco one from the junkyard that we got.
So it's got a cassette?
Yeah, put 3 together to make one. I still have to play around with it. The speakers aren't totally synced up with the stereo. So.
If you're an automotive enthusiast like we are, like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're alerted when new videos go live.
It gets a little spotty sometimes, but
it's always a work in progress, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
You're always going to have something to do.
Yeah.
The engine's pretty well factory.
Yeah.
No problem there.
Mm-hmm.
Anything with suspension or brakes, is that all pretty well just stock?
All stock, and it has the special suspension package. Apparently there's a few things about it that makes it special, like one of a few cars, but they're all just small things that makes it kind of one of a kind. So.
Excellent. It's got the factory rims, which I think are great.
Yeah.
They match it nicely.
Yeah, I love them.
Exhaust-wise, still factory exhaust?
Yes,
Good.
it is.
So you're keeping it, like I said, it's an original car. You're not tuning it up, you're keeping it factory, which is great.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's in beautiful shape. The dash is in great shape,
Definitely,
which is unusual for a car like this. Usually you see them sun blistered and cracked, and this is quite good. And it's a black car, so I know about black cars, so I got my black Nissan, and they're hard to keep clean, hard to keep, and it looks like it's in beautiful shape, so you've done well with it.
Thank you.
Anything you want to do to it besides that? Is it, anything needs to be done at this point?
Some paint repairs. We need to finish putting on the weather stripping. We just got a new package, weather stripping. Replace the T-top area, but we might have to do the trunk seal. Doesn't seem too bad, so we might leave it for a bit. Other than that, I don't really think there's much else.
How about the rear wing?
Oh yeah, the spoiler we need to replace. It's rubber, and the rust, it's getting built up in there, so it's bubbling, and so we need to replace that one with the
It gets hot in the sun, it gets a little soft, and it deforms a little bit, So you're going to go with fiberglass on that one?
Yeah, and so it's going to lift up much easier instead of being lowered down, because I have the button inside that pops it up, and then sometimes if it's just me opening the trunk, and I didn't want to put the keys in the back, then I'd have to run around real quick to open it up, so.
It just doesn't pop to that release point.
Not really, you have to pull it up, so.
Absolutely, excellent. Well, thank you so much for talking to me about your car.
Thank
Congratulations on it. It's a beautiful car, and have fun with it.
Thank you.